Hi, my name is Dana Hansen. I'm the president of End Zone Sports, and I am thrilled to talk to Andre Campbell today. Andre, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Dana?
Doing fantastic. Andre is one of our franchise partners and one of our newest franchise partners. You just finished training not too long ago, so it's a pleasure to be able to take some time to share your story a little bit. I was hoping that you could maybe introduce yourself, where you're located, and basically maybe share a little bit about where you grew up. Are you from the area?
Yeah. So I Andre Campbell. I'm one of the newer franchisees with End Zone Sports down in the South Florida area. Pretty much grew up most of my life in South Florida, Broward
Love it.
County, Fort Lauderdale.
Cool. Did you play sports growing up?
I did. I mean, I played a few sports, played some tennis, played soccer, and outside of that, recreational football. So yeah.
Love it, love it. I think most of the people that are associated with our brand, either they themselves played sports or their kids did and or do, like that sort of thing. So there's usually kind of a connection. Obviously, sports is it's kind of an interesting vehicle for connection and showing kind of, like how to interact in a team environment, that sort of thing. So tell us a little bit about your professional background, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure. So, many years ago, I started out in the wealth management, financial advising sector, and then started looking at entrepreneurship via franchises. So from there, dabbled in a few different franchises in insurance as well as the construction area, and became a franchise consultant slash broker when I was looking for another business to invest my time and finances in. I'm still currently a franchise consultant. Been doing that for about 3 years. And as I was doing that, that's how I came upon End Zone, is I was looking for a business for one of my clients and stumbled upon End Zone and thought it would be a great idea to look further into this for myself.
Hey, thanks for sharing that. That it's interesting because I can tell you, franchise consultants have access to hundreds of different brands in their portfolio, and obviously you're trying to find the right match for the right person. What was it about Endzone that kind of caught your attention for you?
Quite a few things, different things I was looking for. One, I wanted to do something in a different space, something with working with children. My son plays competitive soccer, my kids are and my daughters are in competitive sports, and I know for a fact that nowadays with a lot of parents uh, being at the tablets, being on the computer, being on the phones is a huge issue. And I believe that sports is a big thing that you should put your kids into to get them off of those tablets, get them off of the phones, get them off the computers so they can build some life skills. So that was number one. Working with kids, working with sports was another thing as well. Flexibility was a thing as well. With End Zone, what I saw is the two different business models in terms of whether it's End Zone Junior or it's the leagues. It provided with flexibility with the type of lifestyle that I'd like to have. Low investment was another thing that checked the box for me. Profit potential, once I spoke to a lot of different franchisees, I saw that that was a great opportunity as well. And like I mentioned, multiple revenue streams, whether it be the juniors or it's leagues or it's going to be clinics. So those are quite a few things. And then the team. When I spoke with Tony and yourself, as well as with Shane, I felt that, and as well as a lot of the franchisees, I spoke to a lot of existing franchisees. I felt that the focus was not necessarily on necessarily just making money, right? The key was just making an impact and making sure that children were having fun, regardless of what program you were running.
That's a really great I appreciate you sharing that. I think if you're focused on the fun, the rest of it will happen automatically, because if the kids are having a good time, the parents are going to be happy with it. They're going to talk to other parents that have kids, and it creates kind of this groundswell, if you will. I I am curious, like, what are your goals for the business as you're kind of thinking in the future, as you're kind of building it up? do you have certain like income or revenue goals that you have in mind, or is it more about kind of just having like a really flexible business that you're doing in addition to the franchise consulting?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I do have income and revenue goals that I'd like to hit. Right now, we're currently doing the marketing for the End Zone Junior program. So we're looking at building that up. And my focus is to hire coaches so that they could, good coaches that they can run that side of the business, as well as I'm going to be starting a league in the fall. So I want to run on all cylinders. I mean, my focus is just to put, pure gas on it and just just go, and that's kind of my MO period anyways. And I think that this is a great model to do it with. So the goal is just to keep scaling, keep building the business, keep getting market share, and just to keep growing and adding people that will be able to assist not only in the coaching, but also in potentially assistant managers to be able to run the business and focus on that area as well.
Love that. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time. I know you're busy as a new owner and kind of juggling a few different things. So I really appreciate the time that you spent with us today. Thank you so much, Andre. That was awesome, and I know you're going to nail your goals. There's no doubt about it. If like you're a very motivated guy, you're very organized, and we're here to help you every step of the way.
I appreciate that, Dana. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Andre. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Take care.